Okay guys, welcome to the Daytona 500 on the NASCAR 06 season. We've just we had one episode already, which was the Daytona duels and the qualifying and the Daytona duel. So check that out in the description down below to see where we qualified. Of course, to see how that went, because it's coming across the top part of the screen of where everybody qualified. We're here for the Daytona 500, of course. Truex Jr. had a very good dual race indeed. That's why he is out. Well, he's on circuit now for a bit of practice, and we're starting in P number 5 for the Daytona 500. It's going to be difficult to get going once we all get into 4th gear compared to AI cars, because you guys that have played this game know how difficult this game can be. So without any hesitation, let's head down to the start, to the grid, or to the start of the Daytona 500. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. We are racing at Daytona for the Great American Race. 16 laps here. We've got one pit stop we'll have to make. It's on legend difficulty, as you guys saw from the first episode. Again, link in the description for that, as we're struggling a little. We're bump drafting Truex Jr., but the inside has got a better run than the outside. But this comes the critical point now. I'm not worried about getting that spot back. I want to get up to speed and not cause any accidents. Ryan Newman to his outside. Sterling Marlin in the 49, almost to his outside. Jeff Burton coming to the inside as we go 3 wide on the back straight on the first lap of the 500. We'll cut across Burton there. We've lost a few positions on the start. Not worried about that. Okay, so we've got Junior on his outside. Nearly ran into the side. Well, cut up in front of Junior. So the end of the first lap, I think Jimmy Johnson wins. I mean, leads the first lap, not wins. So here we go. We're tight on the inside of Jarrett. Okay, so we made a move up to 7th. That's important. That is important as we're looking to win this race or have a fantastic start to the season as we go around the outside of Ryan Newman. Down into turn 3. There we go. Yeah, we've cleared him. There's Kyle Busch and Brian Vickers, 2 Hendrick Motorsports drivers going against each other as we slide in up the inside of them. Are we 3 wide? No, we was moment. Oh, caution's out. Oh, what happened there? Caution is out, which means we're going to have a very slow restart. So what happened? I think that's Ricky Rudd that's just... Well, he spun and hit Edwards as well, so look at that. Ricky Rudd spinning off turn number 4. Did he get hit by someone? Yeah. He got hit by the 08 car, Shane Himmel. And spinning in the Motorcraft Ford Taurus. Pit under caution? No. I'm going to stay out. And again, we've got another terrible restart to go, as we restart in 5th position again. And we're into 3rd place. Well, no, it's lap 3. We're into 5th still. To be fair, this is the NASCAR game on the PS2 that I played the least. Mainly because it was the first NASCAR game in like 6 years here in Britain. But we're off to a terrible restart there again. We're going to lose any positions? No, we come to block Vickers and Kenseth and Jarrett as well. Okay, Kenseth is going to be... No, I thought he was going to be closer than that. We're weaving all the way around the back straightaway. There's the 3 wide behind us as we... On the apron, we know how much of a problem that is. After the dual race, as we slide in, don't hit turn 4. Kevin Harvick now looking to try and take our top 5 away as we weave in, which is okay in NASCAR. But okay, we're just over a second behind on lap 4. We're about halfway through this run, but since there's been a caution, we could go a bit longer. I don't want to pit by myself, to be fair. Okay, can we get on the... Oh no, we can't get on the inside of Truex down the back straight away. I'm not going to risk going for a move there. He's got his car positioned in a way where I wouldn't, but then again I went for it anyway, so don't listen to me. As we're on the inside of Truex, can we get a bit of help from Kyle Busch? Can we... Again... Oh, there's another caution. Oh, for Christ's sake, can we at least get a clean race. This is a caution fest here in the Daytona 500 so far. Who is it? It's Junior. It's Junior. He got pinched and he's sliding. He hit the back of Nemechek and Vickers. How did I not see that in the mirror? He got pinched between Burton and McMurray there. Nemechek went for a spin as well. Is it Nemechek in that 01 car? I think it is. Pin under caution. No, I'm staying out. Okay, there's the pace car, guys. At least we can see the pace car. That's always good. Here we go. We restart in P4 this time. No, again, we're starting P5. I swear I was ahead of Truex before that. Not to worry, we're going to have to weave down the back straight away once again. Truex Jr. down low, down low. Can we get on? Oh, Kyle Busch, you. Okay, Truex Jr. as well. Truex is on the apron now. He's losing spots after that bit of contact. I'll let these guys go because I can slot in behind one of them. Actually, no, I can't. Never mind it. They didn't get past me as much as I thought I would. Well, as easy as I thought they would. Less than a second separates us in the race lead. And look how close it is between Johnson and Martin. We're looking about halfway on fuel. I know that, yep. This should be an exciting Daytona 500. Come on, we're losing time to the leaders though. Maybe we need to slot in behind somebody. Because we've lost the draft on the front too. And can we stay green this time? Can we stay green for a little bit? Please? Yeah, he's got to run low, but he can't do nothing with it. And yeah, we're just losing position, so this might not be the best idea in the history of NASCAR, but I'm going to let Kevin Harvick go. If he'll go around me. Yes, without contact. No, not without contact. Thank you, Harvick, putting me in the wall. Don't lose the draft on Harvick. Come on. Let's share draft with Harvick and just try and roll up behind him. He obviously did a bit of damage to me during that altercation. And I think he's gone now, isn't he? Is he gone? No, he's still there. We can still share his draft on him. We're closing in on the 29. Got to get out of the throttle a little because I didn't get the best line through through turn 4. I mean 3. Or into turn 3 as we slide in. At least we didn't get into the wall this time, but then again we don't have Harvick on his inside. Is it 70 mile an hour the pit road speed limit? Because I'm not really sure on NASCAR 06. So like I say, it's the one I've played the least. Why are you going high for, Harvick? Come on. Come down low. If you come down low, we'll be able to catch these guys up ahead of us. I think Harvick's going to pit this time around. So we go around the outside of turn 3. That's risky. I'm going to pit with these guys then. Yeah, I'm going to pit with these guys. I'm not off the racing surface now, but we made it down to pit road. I'm not going to repair no damage. No, there don't need to be no. Shall I take 2 tyres? That was close with somebody coming in. I think it was Johnson. Yeah, we made it to the halfway mark as we're pitting at the end of pit road. You're adding fuel. Come on, make a good pit stop for us, guys. Yeah, it's going well so far. We've got a slow pit stop. That's a couple seconds slower than I anticipated. We're behind Junior now. Okay, we've been passed by the Net Zero car and Jason Leffler. As I think, is Mike Martin coming into pit road now? He certainly is. This is not right. You don't need to come right up on the racetrack, but I know there's no one around there. As Matt Kenseth is closing in behind us, so Let's try and slot in front of him. I should have let him go, probably. That would have been the better thing to do. Let's go and let's block him, because we know what cars are like when they get on the inside of us. Go one up high, go one up high. Yes, I can see him. Never mind, it's Kenseth. Oh, he's slot just in behind Kenseth, which should help us out. We've not really, it's not really worked out well for us, has it there? We're ahead of Gordon. Can we at least get a top 5 though? At least be in the top 5. It's cost us big time having a slow pit stop there. 2 seconds slower than the estimated time. We're ahead of Greg Biffle. P6 is where we're going to slot into, with Kyle Busch just ahead of Busch. And I think everybody else has pitted as well, so P6 is looking like where we're going to finish for the 500, unless we have another caution. I should have took like left side tyres, to be fair. I should have just took 2 tyres, but the guys that have played this game know what these tyres are like. Well, old tyres, we know what they're like on this game, so I'm not letting Kyle Busch go. If I'm not going to be able to catch the race leaders and I'm going to stay in 6th, I want to finish 6th. I am not letting Kyle Busch go. I think we're actually slowly but surely catching Brian Vickers though. I think Vickers has, well, not Vickers, I was going to say I think Johnson's got this race. We're 4 seconds behind, yep. But we are closing in on Brian Vickers. So the car's very good when we've had a couple of laps on the tyres. I know he's looking to make a move, but I'm not letting him make a move. He'd best draft us. Give us a bump down the straight. That's what we'd do for him. Greg Biffle looking to try and get past his teammate, Matt Kenseth. Okay, we're in the shared draft, or in the draft of Brian Vickers. That's why I'm using the shared draft. I normally use it to see how close I am to the cars ahead if I'm in the draft. You really want to try and move like that, Kyle? No. I say no. There we go. We're in the draft again of Brian Vickers, which should help us. As long as I get a top 5, I'm happy. Because, to be fair, that's where we qualified, didn't we, in 5th after the dual race, so... Should we try and... No, he's just... We'll keep to his line and go around him. We're in the top 5, yes, we certainly are. But we've not led the Daytona 500. We could have led it a couple times if there wasn't a caution, and that was close. With Vickers coming off turn 4. Okay, 3 to go. Gas should be halfway already. Okay. Then again, we have run like... Well, it's not many laps. We pitted on lap 8, didn't we? So, or at the end of lap 8, so... There we go. Brian Vickers in the 25. He's there, but he can't do nothing with it at the minute, so... I think for this race to come down for us to be able to win it, we're going to need a caution. And a lightning restart, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think Jimmy Johnson's going to win it. I think Mike Martin's 2nd, which it is at the minute. And Dale Jarrett 3rd, Kevin Harvick 4th, and us in the 5th spot. Because we've got 2 to go, and we're only 2.8 off the lead, so we're not going to win. Uncharacteristically strung out for a Daytona race here, but... Vickers making his move on the right. He might have a good run off the turn. No, he doesn't. Never mind. Come on. Help. Help me try and push past... Help me get pushed past a fellow Chevrolet of yours. because we're in the Dodge this season. Okay, so 1 lap to go in the first full-on points race for the NASCAR 06 season. The Daytona 500 is 1 lap left. We're not going to pick up 3 seconds on the leaders unless they wreck coming through the final turns, which I don't see that happening as we get a bit tight through turn 1 and 2. Oh, tyres getting a bit worn out. And it's close with Vickers again. Leave us alone, Brian. Okay then, 3 and 4 for the final time here at Daytona. Jimmie Johnson is going to win the Great American Race, and something popped up on my computer. It must be an update for the Windows 10. Jimmie Johnson is going to win the Daytona 500. We came close with Vickers off turn number 4 as we get a top 5 to start the season. Absolutely fantastic. I will take that top 5. Jimmie Johnson wins ahead of Mark Martin, Dale Jarrett, Kevin Harvick, Brian Vickers, Kyle Busch. We've got a rival in Michael Waltrip somehow. I don't know what that was. So there is your top 10. Yeah, there's your top 10. Jeff Green, we finished in the top 5 where we qualified. Brian Vickers, Kyle Busch, Kenseth Bithell, and Junior, who did spin out earlier on in the race. And yeah, so let's look at the race results. We know the top 10 there. Johnson led 14 laps, only 2 leaders. Only 2 lead changes yet. And so Johnson gets the 10 bonus points for leading a lap and the most laps of this race. So Junior finished 10th, Bliss in 11th. Rounding out the top 15 was Joe Nemechek. After qualifying in 13th, he lost a few places. Tony Stewart, 17th. Kurt Busch, the 2004 Series champion, in 18th. Leffler finished 20th. 25th was Bobby Labonte in the 18 car, but he moved up from 34th. So Boris Said moved from 42nd to 23rd. 30th, Jimmy Spencer after starting in 24th. Kane lost 11 spots. 35th was Clay Brooks, which is a what is it? It's a fake car, that is a fantasy car. John Andretti, Kyle Petty finished 36th. 40th Shane Himmel, and last was Michael Waltrip. But even behind Martin Truex Jr. So after starting 3rd, so that was the tough break for Junior, Martin Truex Jr. should I say. And let's go look at the points. Okay, then here are the standings after the first race of the season. It's all academic at this point of the year because the first race, it being the 500, we are 35 points behind Jimmie Johnson, who is the points leader, of course, who won the Daytona 500, with 5 points ahead of Brian Vickers. But yeah, it's not really, points are really academic at this stage of the season, so it's not really, I'm not really thinking too much about it. I don't even know why I really showed it, to be fair. But there we go, guys. That has been the first episode of the NASCAR 06 season. Our next race will be the Auto Club 500. It's going to be a daytime race. So I'm going to thank you guys for watching this race. If you've liked it, let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys for the Auto Club 400. Thank you for watching.